Yo, 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 yo! Welcome back to Hellstormwargaming. Apologies for the delay. My computer just decided to not connect to the internet for some reason. So welcome. I'm currently not prepared because I've just started to turn everything off and turn it all back on again. So hello. How are we doing today? Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome, my name's Mikey. This is Hellstormwargaming, and we are back. He seems to be working. Let me know, can you hear me and see me okay? Can you hear me and see me okay? How's it going? Hello. I'm trying to get my bot to work so I can actually see all the chat. I'm currently live on youtube.com and twitch.tv. How is it? How is it for both? Control Shift T to get your tabs back. I don't believe you. Oh, that's the one I closed a minute ago. That's just one I closed a minute ago. Never mind. Good here. Hello. So apologies. Yeah, I was live for I had my 10-minute wait screen. I was getting myself a drink. I was getting ready, and then I was about to press go live on YouTube, and then they were just all red. It was 0 kilobytes per second, which is very crazy considering I'm now streaming 16,000. So apologies for that. Apologies for being late. You can keep doing it to get your old tabs. What? Whoa! What the fuck, bro? What was that? That actually worked! That was so goated. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, that actually worked, man. Dreadnought actually the GOAT. What the fuck? Bruh. Man's never used a computer in his life. No, what we do is we favourite it and put it on the bookmarks bar. We put it in the bookmarks bar. That's what we do around here. Were you making tea in your Wallace and Gromit mug? No. Not for free, I ain't. So, apologies I'm late. Welcome. Hello. My name's Maggie. Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome back to Hellstormwargaming. It's been a couple of days since I last saw you. You stressed me out. What do you mean? What do you mean you stressed me out? It's been a couple of days. Hope you had a good weekend. Did you play any Warhammer? I've been working on some cool stuff, okay? That's all I'm going to say. I've been working on some cool stuff. Okay? Just want to let you know that cool stuff is happening. Big mistakes have happened, but cool stuff is happening. But there's a big drama update, which I want to address first, okay? There's a really big drama update, all right? Some of you might know what this is about. Some of you might not. But I'm very, very excited to show you, okay? But let me know who you are watching from. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, I hope you all had a great weekend. So, I've had feels like a really busy one. A busy one, but also not a busy one at the same time. So, drama in 40k. There is drama in 40k. Okay, we're going to address the drama first. We'll get Discord open because I don't have that open yet. We're going to address the drama first. Then we're going to have a look at how Eldar are ruining 40k. Quote unquote. And then we're just going to look at some other stuff I was looking at. Some other things I was looking at. Some other thingies and things, you know. Tell me, have a look. Liam's fault. Who's Liam? I thought you were ruining 40k. I've never ruined 40k. I've only ever improved it. I've only ever improved 40k, let's be honest. Let's be real here. Honestly, the best part about one-page rules is not ever having to deal with dumb Warhammer drama. Do you know what? I don't get it. Why do one-page rule people watch me? You know? I feel like people who play one-page rules, part of playing one-page rules, the number one rule, you know what I mean? After the intro and stuff, before you get into the main core rules, it's you do have to go into 40k videos and say you play one-page rules. You know? That's why you're deleting the messages. Why are you deleting messages? Don't worry about it. Stein! Thanks for the 13 months, bud. Let me get this in before the drama. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Alchemist Dave as well. Thank you for the gifted. Let's try to hit 15 members or subs today. I'm live on both youtube.com and twitch.tv. If you're watching on twitch.tv, you can be prime sub for free. Okay. You can prime sub for free every 30 days. If you don't, you literally give your monies to Jeff Bezos. Cringe. Cringe. Love a billionaire, dear. Oh, billionaires, I love you. Show me your boot. Or you can give it to me, and I can earn $2 from it, all right? By becoming a Prime sub, because you've got Amazon Prime because you're a dirty bootlicker, okay? I just had a Red Bull, bit Drukhari, misread it. They're never coming back now. They're like, God, them Warhammer players hate one-page rules. Right, chat, drama time, all right? We're going to get this one out early. I hope they're watching. I hope they're watching. All right. You might have been here on Friday. All right. I've got a scientific experiment to show you, but you might have been here Friday. Okay. Because I've been waging war. I've been waging war on other fellow Space Marine players because they're all cheaters. All right. I'm saying it. They're all cheaters. Okay. This is important. Everyone get ready. All right. I'm a petty bitch. You all told me on Friday. All right. So I did it. I did the exact same thing that I said I was going to do. I went out and bought a 30k Vindicator that I already had. Okay. This is a Warhammer 30k, the Horus Heresy. It's not actually called 30k. Okay. This is a 30k Vindicator. Okay. That the cannon I've not glued in. I'm trying to glue tack it back down, but it won't do it. Okay. This is the 30k Vindicator. This is a Deimos pattern Vindicator or siege tank Vindicator. This is what people keep using in Warhamster 40k, which I realize I've built really badly. There is a huge gap at the back. I am an idiot. I've glued the door on too high. I don't care. Listen. This is a 30k siege Vindicator. And what a lot of people like to do is use the 30k Vindicators in 40k. Yeah, rush job, yeah, literally. In 40k, all right? Now, I said that the 40k Vindicator was bigger, okay? I think this is too small, all right? And I've got a scientific experiment, okay? So as you can see, this is a 40k Vindicator and a 30k Vindicator, all right? They look very similar, okay? They look very similar all the way around, even the back, except for that big gap on the 30k one. Can you even tell which one's which? Doesn't matter, okay? This one on my left hand is the 30k one. Now, when you put them side by side, they look almost identical, all right? Barring, like, some details, you know? Like, the fans have been moved and shit like that, okay? And they are actually... What's quite funny is the reason this has come up is because somebody in my parasocial group said that the Deimos pattern is the same size as the Vindicator, okay? And I'm full of shit if I say, or full of horseshit if I say that the 30k one's banned or illegal or cheating, okay? If you put them on top of each other, you can see that the 40k one at the bottom is wider. All right. That's like something that I've only just realized now. If you put them there, it's not super scientific, but you can see the 40k one at the bottom is a little thicker. Okay. It's a little thicker because you can basically line it up so it's perfectly aligned. And then the 40k one's wider. All right. Now I've got a scientific experiment. Are you ready? Okay. Because they were saying it's the same, Mikey's full of shit, the same height, same width. Look at this scientific experiment. Okay, look at this. This is a letter from Warhammer Skulls from May last year. Now, this is a 30k Rhino, or Vindicator. Look at that. It goes through gap. How convenient. Okay, look, it goes through gap. Look at that. It goes through gap, doesn't it? Great. Okay, now you can be like, Mike, you can do the same with the 40k one. Okay. Now, it's a little bit harder, but it's like millimeters off. All right, it's millimeters off. We can probably look past it. No money was spared in the production values. Bro, I had to buy 2 Vindicators. Bro. All right. So then you're like, oh, they're basically the same. It's probably fine. Has anyone noticed anything wrong with the Vindicators? Because this is the problem. This is the problem. What's wrong with the Vindicators, chat? What's wrong with them? Not one of you said it. That's right. There's no fucking dozer blade. Let's put the dozer blade on the 40k vehicle. Huh. That's... Wait. Huh. That's a lot wider, isn't it, chat? Okay. Look at this. This doesn't come with the dozer blade. If it does, it sticks out the front. It's not wider. Okay. It goes into gap. Guess what doesn't go into gap anymore? It doesn't fit because I've had to rip the paper to put it through. You've got to rip the paper. The 30k one does have the exhaust. Okay. Well, now I can drive it into gaps until the exhaust and get where I can't. This one cannot. Siege tank, this one is cheated. Just reverse it there. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I knew someone would say this one, that the other one's got the exhaust. This one also has exhausts, by the way. And also, I can't drive the tank forward because the siege blade gets in the way. With exhaust, I would have to stop here, but I'm still gaining distance through the gap. Okay. Can you explain this in simpler terms? Lots of people are using the 30k tank, the 30k Vindicator, as a Vindicator in 40k. Vindicators are very good and very popular. They are not the same size. They are not the same width. The 40k Vindicator is a lot wider with the dozer blade, okay? This one doesn't come with a dozer blade, which makes me say people that are using 30k tanks in 40k with no modifications as a caveat are cheating, okay? They are cheating, okay? Look at the difference. Look at the difference in width. So if you go out and buy a dozer blade for this one, whatever, then yeah, that's fine. If you've got a dozer blade on the front, then great. But without the dozer blade, it's a completely different model. And if you're using this one and recommending this one, you are actively modeling for advantage. We went over this on Friday. So what we went over on Friday is people like making crouching models to make them smaller so they get into smaller gaps. Okay. It's called modeling for advantage, and people are just cheating, bro. So yeah, so if you've been recommending 30k models, and also, Ricky, thank you for the membership, really appreciate it. I would like a personal apology via video to the person that said I was full of horseshit when I said this Vindicator, the Elite Vindicator, is bigger. Because it is. It is. It's way bigger. It's way... Look at the width difference. It's huge. And if someone says exhausts, well, guess what? They don't measure the model. They don't drive their model and then measure the gap from the exhaust, do they? They measure from the model, which is here, which is thinner than the exhausts. All right? If you're using the 30k Vindicator, you're just cheating, bro. So I'm formally announcing that 30k Vindicators aren't allowed without a conversion, all right? If I took this Vindicator and took the siege blade off and ran it like this, people would call me a cheater, okay? Because I'm actively making my model smaller. That's all this is, okay? It just doesn't come with a siege blade, a siege dozer thing, all right? That's it. That's it, okay? So, all Space Marine players officially are cheating. There's the headlines. Mikey's next giveaway is a badly glued Vindicator. Yeah. Because I forgot to put the door in, so I put the door in second, and then I just realised there's a huge gap around the back. All the rest of it, though, absolutely top. Absolutely peak. Do the Preds have the same problem as it just tanks? So, the Rhino, compared to a Rhino, is actually slightly wider because of the exhausts. Okay? But the thing is with it, is the Rhino is doesn't have a huge thing on the front. It's fine. Predators, fine. The same thing, okay? They've got sponsons. They've both got sponsons. They stick out the same. Because I measured mine because I used 30k Predators as well. However, this doesn't come with a Siege Blade. That's the problem. No Siege Blade, no bueno. That's what I say. Maybe you should design a tournament legal conversion and put the STL on Cults 3D. Maybe I should. I have just ordered another Vindicator, though, so I do need some subs. All right, chat, I need some subs. I spent £36 on this Vindicator. Okay, then I realised I needed another one, so I had to spend another £36. All right, so chat, I'm going to need some members to pay for my scientific research that I bring to you, the jury. All right, I need you to become some members. So because I needed Vindicators and I needed to prove it. Okay. You got 30 last week to drink some tea. So? I need some more now. I'm about to buy a Vindicator for the fucking video. Why not play 30k? Because it's a shit game. 30k is boring, let's be honest. I love fighting Space Marines into Space Marines. £36, where'd you get them from? Oh, I'll tell you. I got them from the sponsors of this stream, the Outpost. Obviously, where else was I going to order them from? Where else was I going to order them from, bro? This stream is powered by the Outpost. You can get all of your discount Warhammer delivered to your door or collected store if you're local. Okay, you can grab the latest pre-orders using my affiliate link and give me a kickback every time you buy something. Okay. So yeah, you can just go on here. You can type Vindicator, like 36, 38 pound or something. Vindicator. £38.25, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Not in stock. I wonder why. I wonder why. Every time they have one, yoink. But they'll be back in stock soon. Okay. They'll be back in stock soon. Very soon. Funding loyalty Vindicators. I'll paint a chaos star on the bottom just for you. Alright. Starting to sound like mini wargaming. We need more money. Also, Matt showing off his second Tyranid army at 10,000 points. Look, at least I'm honest. Okay. Am I not honest? I said I wanted more money so I could be to pay for the Vindicator, right, to buy for science. Alright. How's that sound like mini wargaming? I ain't lying. I wanted to buy Vindicator to prove it. BRB drops 3D print some 40k Vindicators 95% of the size to mess with Mikey. To be fair, whilst I could like design and print something, I think there's loads already available, you know. I've had one in my fucking inbox Safari tabs for ages. What's it called? Load, damn it. It's called Hippo Armored Carrier. Obviously. Hippo Armored Carrier. Cults. What do we do? Oh, that says personnel carrier. That's the same one. Yeah, it's not the same one. Oh, look, oh my god, there's like fucking 7 million. 7 million fucking files over the same name. What the fuck? Cults 3D is the slowest website though, isn't it? Let's be honest. Cults 3D is the slowest. Papaya! Thanks for the 10 months, dude. Our highest tier. Holy shit. Look at that. 10 months at coaching from Mikey. The highest paid tier available. Thank you so much, dude. Really fucking appreciate it. Really appreciate it. I can't find this fucking... I can't find this thing. Happy birthday, Sass. Thanks for the 1 year. Damn a year, exactly. Thank you so much for the 1 year. Who's this by? I must say better off searching the person rather than the fucking hippo armored carrier. I put hip armored carrier. God damn it. Just trying to find one file. No search results. Are you joking? It's called hippo armored carrier. Anyway, I've had it fucking in my fucking tabs. There it is. Bam. I was like, I can just print a dozer blade. But then I realized the cannon's in the wrong place, you know? Because the 30k cannon is in the middle, and they had the bright idea to move it slightly to the left. For some reason. For some reason. But anyway, thank you for the memberships. Really appreciate it. We're just 10 away from our goal today. That'd be really cool if we could hit it. We could hit it. It would be fucking sick. I'm going to try and search this person. Leg. Nah. Gra. Don't people have normal usernames once? So the driver can see. I don't understand why there's like just slightly to one side. It's just so weird. This website's so slow, bro. How do Cults 3D manage? Like, how do Cults 3D manage? Oh, I found the designer. Oh, I found it. I found it. Look, there's like 3D printable ones, but I was like, I could just print the dozer blade. That's not like illegal or copyrighted, is it? And siege blade. One siege blade between friends. But then I was like, it's to one side. No good. No good, bro. But anyway, free front siege cannon with dozer. That's what you need. So yeah, yeah, I thought that was interesting. I thought that, so it just kind of shows you that like a lot of people who are playing with the 30k tank are actually just cheating and probably don't even realise. Paul, thanks for the membership, bud. Really appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome in. Is the goal to watching Wallace and Gromit? No, the goal is my sub numbers are through the floor and have been for about 3 months, and I could really do some more. I'll be fucking frank. I'll be frank. All right. The Spartan's way too big to be land ready. Yeah, definitely. The Spartan's huge. Let me catch up with chat. Let me catch up. What's everyone saying? What's going on? You gotta do the same size as the Proteus land raid in the 40k one. Yeah, I was told that the Proteus is way smaller. Proteus land raid is way smaller. Spartan's too big because it's completely different. Take the Wally's face off your mug and turn that into a Vindicator dozer blade. I am not a ceramicist. I might struggle. Would be a shame if the 30k radio was banned. It looks so much better than the 40k lunchbox radio. It's not even funny. Yeah, but they're different models, bro. They're like completely different. Cool 3D is so slow they don't even have the models I need. If only there was some hero of a company who could automatically generate the 3D model I need to print. What do you mean? Do you mean like AI? Is that what you're trying to say? I really want to use a Proteus Land Raider for my custodians. It makes more sense, in my opinion, for them to have the older variant. Yeah, it's much slower, bro. Much, much slower. Slower? Smaller. What I mean about slower? It's much smaller. And on the other hand, you know, it specifically stated you could play your 30k Raider with 40k matched. No, they didn't. It's in the article where they upset the owners of the Radios and Leviathans. Really? Yeah, well, I'm banning it then. I don't give a fuck. I don't give 2 fucks. How about that? What about that for a reasoning? Because they're just not the same. So you can slide Vindicator, 30k Vindicator into smaller gaps, which means you can charge it to smaller places. It means you can get it around smaller corners to get line of sight easier. How about no? And I'm not done. This isn't the end of it. I'm making a video and I'm posting about it on Reddit. Alright? That's how serious I am about this. I'm calling the entire community cheaters. This is step one. This is the scientific experiment. Now I'm going to write my thesis. Okay? That's the timeline of events. We had the theory. Now we've done the experiment. Now we've got the thesis. And the cannon is in the middle. Honestly, I don't know if that makes a huge difference. But the size does. I was making a joke about the AI one, but it's my favourite streamer has been paid to tell me about them. I know. I wish I had. They'll hate you even more on Reddit. Tough luck. Did you want your activity feed viewable? Yeah. I don't hide anything. And it's all public, right? It all this is what happens on stream. This is all that's happened on stream, you know? New members. I got no to hide, bro. Start banning anyone that's used the base with Corcon because it makes the models too tall. The thing is with it, jokes aside, side tangent, if it's bigger, it's fine, you know? It's when it's smaller. You know? Looks like I cannot attend Hellstorm events anymore. If you probably can't use your Vindicator. Unless you've got a dozer blade on the front. You know? The only difference, the only problem is the dozer blade, you know? If you got a dozer blade on the front, you can use whatever you want. Because that's the problem. If it's bigger, it's to your own detriment. Yeah, that's the thing, right? If it's a bigger model, it's fine. It's when it's too small. That's the issue. That's the problem you've got. That's why you need to buy Warmag Premium so you can not be cheating. That's true. Use code Hellstorm at checkout on Warmag to get the Warmag Premium magnets so they slot in the bases. The dozer blade adds a significant size to the profile. Yeah, you can't say, like... You can't look at this and then look at this and then say they're the same, can you? You know what I mean? You can't look at these two and go, they're the same. However... It's not going to fit because the cannon's in the wrong place. But, like, that would work. That would work. That makes the 30k one legal. You know what I mean? That is it. That's all you need to do. If you 3D print or buy a proxy or whatever, because this actually kind of fits anyway, even with the cannon in the middle. If you do that, that works. That fits. That makes it a Vindicator. But without that, it's just like, no, that's bollocks. So yeah, so I had to fucking... The annoying thing was I had to go out and buy another Vindicator. Because I was right, but at what cost? About 38 quid. You know? I was right about what cost. I had to buy another 40k Vindicator. But that's actually really cool. I'm actually like, never owned a Vindicator before. And I was like, I've never been like, I'm a Vindicator fan. But then I built one, I was like, it's so chunky and cool. It's a little chunkster, you know? It's like solid. It's really good. This one, not solid. A bit cringe. Got a hole in it. AK Raiders can take dozers. Yeah, but a dozer blade and a siege blade are different. A dozer blade is like the spikes, right? Because the 30k Vindicator comes with a dozer blade, the little spike things. It's not a siege blade. It's not white. It's not a big thing on the front. A big fucking rectangle on the front. You know? You'll be mad if he gets Legends in 11th. I will be mad, yeah. But I don't see it. That's the thing I think people are missing. It's the big fucking rectangle at the front. It's a shield, yeah. If it hasn't got one, it's probably the wrong size. So anyway, formal apology to anyone who thought I was wrong. Okay. Everyone thought that was petty. I'm actually not petty. Formal apology from all of you as well. Okay, everyone who typed 1 in the stream last week and said I was petty. Not petty goes right. I'm actually factually correct. So a big apologies from you as well. I'll either take it in chat as a super chat, or I'll take it in writing. Okay, handwriting. But do not send it to my address, or I will get you done for stalking. Okay, so you'll have to work out a way to get it to me, or a video. All of those 3 options are doable. But just remember, scientific experiment does not fit. Does fit cheating. Yeah. I'm not petty, that's why I'm continuing to bang on about it, and I'm spending money to prove it. And I also needed Vindicator, so it's good content. I'd love to know if the new 30k Lima Rust is differently sized to the 40k one. I guess it immediately because it has no sponsons other than that. And then again, if you want sponsons, you need them on it, right? So... well, if you allow them to use the 30k Vindicator, but they can't use the Siege Shield ability on the data sheet. See, that's silly though, isn't it? Let's be honest. That's silly though, isn't it? Because the issue is that the fact that it can go around corners and get into smaller gaps.
Super chat £19.99. You can be petty and right. I didn't type 1.
Thank you for the 20. Appreciate it, Papaya. You're a fucking legend, dude. Thank you so much. 10 months at Coach T and a £20 super chat. Be like Papaya. All right. I guess you could say you were vindicated. Vindicator! Vindicator! That's me. That's literally me. But there you go. There's the update of the Vindicator drama. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly did. What's a few millimeters between friends? I don't know, mate. I don't know. That's your partner. Will we be allowing people to sellotape cardboard with a hole in the front of 30k Vindicators at All Stars? If they paint it, yes. I'm not a fucking tyrant, you know what I mean? I'm not a tyrant. Like RP and Valrak. No, it's fucking Brooklyn 99. You alright? Mikey's chat gets higher the more and more money you donate. Try it out. You should try it, yeah. I think gifting is broken as well, to be fair. Is gifting broken? I don't know. I haven't tested it. If someone could test it and let us know. Then the Legends of Vindicator tomorrow making Mikey's last 2 weeks worthless. I'll be so fucking annoyed. If I get a year and a half out of it, I'm a bit like, yeah, fair enough. 18 months. About 70 odd quid. 75, call it. Okay, that's alright, guy. A couple of quid a month. That's fine. I think gifting is broken because it's not worked. What if I paint the whole mini to look like cardboard? I'd be very impressed. I'd be very impressed. Like an Amazon parcel, but it's a Vindicator. That'd be impressive. Army of the best army. That's what I say. Army's on parade. Army's on delivery. That's what I say. Yo, Ty! Ty fixed it! Let's go, Ty. Thanks for the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, no alert. Broken. Broken. Told you. Didn't I say gifting was broken? Thank you for the 5 gifted, Ty. Fucking appreciate it, man. It's very kind of you. That's super kind of you, buddy. Did you know, 3 years ago, Total War Warhammer 3 came out? Isn't that wild? I saw it posted today. They posted the trailer and they said Total War Warhammer 3 is out. Do you remember I played this on stream and I was like, I'll upgrade my computer and play the campaign. I was like, yeah, fucking let's do it. I'll upgrade my computer because my computer can't stream and it can't I can't stream and play Total War Warhammer at the same time. What a classic. It doesn't feel like it came out 3 years ago today.
There is so much to tell you. Yet I have run out of time. The sacrifice I made was not enough.
Did we play the pro? I think we played the prologue
Still feed
on stream. Then I was like, yeah, I'm going to keep playing this, and then just never played it again. It is like classic. Absolute classic Odin.
Obsession. Deceit. Rage.
So good.
You must face these demons.
And then that led to the most 3D printed Chaos armies to ever exist. As of 3 years ago today. Isn't that great? And one of Games Workshop's largest lawsuits. This is what the Total War Warhammer was. Not the wars in the games. It was the wars for copyright for 3D printing. Isn't that hilarious? Classic. Absolutely classic. I'm gonna say the Bloodthirster sounds so cringe there. Oh no, he got snowed on. Not the weather. Not a cold January. Anyway, classic, bro. It's a classic game now. They're coming out with the Xbox Classic version soon, you know? It's gonna have the fucking grey box. Do you remember where they have like the small art in the middle that looks shit on the shelf? Do you remember those? What was it? Xbox 360 Classics. Was it Classics? What was it? Yeah, like that. That's what's coming out soon, guys. Classics. Total War Warhammer 3 Classic, because it's that old. I had a Classics copy of Halo Wars. How? Was it like one of the last games out? That's what always made me laugh about these, is like they came out and then like a year later they had like the Classics logo. And it's like, yo, how can it be a classic if it's been out for like a year? So anyway, that was just a little random one. I thought that was funny. I thought it was weird. I'm pretty sure I've done a War 1 on CD-ROM somewhere. Okay. I remember Platinum for PS1. Was it PS1 or PS2 Platinum? That's why they sold so many copies. That was a bit different, I guess. So anyway, chat. Anyway, it's Mere Monday. It's Eldari time. It's what you tuned in for. I feel like I'm running really late, but I was also like 15 minutes late to the stream. It's basically the same. Okay. Basically the same. Eldar are on their first week out. They're on their first run out, you know. This is the weekend. The first weekend we've seen Eldar Codex in full effect, or like the first one. The first one that is like starting to use it. Excuse me. But this isn't the May yet, because we are about to see Ashrabaltarum hit the battlefield as well. Very, very soon, because they're currently not using that detachment yet either. Or that codex, sorry. And they have got the most X and 1 players of everybody this weekend, which is quite funny. Sorry, I was just thinking about something. I was just like trying to work out. I'm going to try and talk about the detachments, but I don't know if I want to bring them up on screen or not. But obviously, Meta Mondays put their stats out this weekend. The largest event, actually only 60 players, which I think is going to skew the results quite a lot this week. Just because this isn't... It's a big event, don't get me wrong, but it's not like a humongous one. Humongous. So the stats are going to be really skewed, I think. But we saw Bridgehead win with Space Marines Gladius Task Force come second at Dark Sphere. We've got Warhammer 40,000 Grand Tournament. This is Games Workshop's one at Warhammer. I even realised they had a Grand Tournament this weekend. I thought it was in March. But there you go. Custodies 5-0, Grey Knights 5-0. You're not allowed to win that one, though, and celebrate, because you do get called a Seal Clubber. You know, you do just get called Seal Clubber. So, just want to make that super clear. That if anyone won that, it's not a real win, I've heard. Then we had double Custodies win at in Norway, which is cool, 49 players. Warzone Wellington. Wellington. Imperial Agents fleet went 5-0. Absolutely fucking mad. God knows what's happening over in the US. You know? God knows what's happening in the US, okay? Then we had Bridgehead. Then we had Stormlands, which is also an interesting one, 38 players. And then finally, Space Marines Gladiator Task Force went 5-0. I'm not coming to everybody's event. But the data table, Jesus, they call the best army this week. Even though their 7-week win percentage is 47. But one player did go 4-1, which is like, fair play. Fair play. 2 players went 69%, very good. Which is pretty impressive. And the one guy who's playing Agents got 60% win rate. Wait, what? One guy? No. How many players? 3 people. Sorry. 3 people playing Imperial Agents and got carried by that one guy who went 5-0. But obviously we're talking about the new Eldar. Now, Eldar overall only have a 50% win rate this week. Obviously 47% for the 7 weeks. But I don't know why you'd include the 7-week potential when it's a new Codex. But as you can see, two players. I keep forgetting the fucking thing. I wish this was like a proper thing where you scroll and it showed you the fucking title. 2 players playing Seer Council, 75%. War Host getting 50% and Aspect Host getting 62% with the most players. I honestly think the Aspect Host, which is obviously the one that the Bealtan, where all your Aspect Warriors get like a reroll a hit, a reroll wound and stuff, but he's got like some really good strats. So that's 62. That seems the most popular one. It also seems the most fun, I would say. I'd say it definitely sees the most fun, but Seer Council at 75%. Let me bring on the detachments. Have a nosy at them, shall we? Why are these doing good? You could just copy into Excel. Sounds like a lot of effort, that, bud. That sounds like a lot of effort for somebody who couldn't get their stream to turn on for the first 15 minutes. So we got Seer Council to start. I don't remember which one Seer Council is. Oh, Seer Council's like the free strats, right? Yes. Let me bring them up on screen. I'm going to do it very professionally. Take a picture and then upload to Dropbox. Seer Council, War Host, and Aspect Host. I know War Host is the first one. Bam. And then Aspect Host is, in my opinion, the best one. But just like, in terms of like flavor and playing. And you forget how many Eldar actually fucking have. They have so many detachments compared to any other Codex. There's not Space Marines. There we go. So yeah, so Armored War Host, which is surprising. One person playing that. Devoted to Vindicator, so someone played during the Inari, Wind Rider, Goes Away by and Spirit Conclave. I think that's all of the detachments played. At least one person was playing. Which is quite surprising, actually. You don't see that very often. And my phone says it's got 300 pictures to back up. Don't think it's happening today, is it? It's happening. I was having a bit of a mare today, I'll be honest, guys. Apologies. Maybe like a day where everything fucks up. Oh, it's doing the best ones first. Go on, Gwedlar, do the best ones first. That's what we like to see. I was hoping 2 of them, but not 3. Brilliant. So Warhouse is the one that everyone was telling me was the one. You know, when I was talking about Aspect House, a lot of people were saying, well, you just want to play Warhouse because this is the one that kind of like lets you jump in and out of transports all the time. Obviously, you've got the additional battle focus token, which is super handy. You get an additional 1 inch if you use Swift as a Wind Agile Maneuver, which is obviously really, really good. And then you get to re-roll the d6 whenever you are. So if you're doing that like free move after shooting, if you're doing the free not advance, you get an additional d6. It's very nice. We've got Phoenix Gem, which we all know what that does. F, as the stream died. Oh, for God's sake. Come on! Stop it, internet. Oh, for God's sake. Even like Twitch is down as well. Stream's like, no. Yeah, and the stream's been fucking shit today, I'll be honest. Give me a minute. Think I'm back? Think that's fixed it? I love how YouTube just says poor. It doesn't give me like any things to check. It just says poor streaming. Can't see on the route is my guess. I think it's because I started uploading as well off my phone. I think it started uploading a video off my phone, so it was like, nah, don't do that. God damn, so annoying.
Be an IT professional again, babe.
No, it should be alright. Thank you, though. You are very professional all the time, George. What's STEM? Okay. Oh, medicine. There we go. Right, wait. So we talk about agile maneuvers. We talk about Eldar. So we're saying the Warhouse is the one that people want to watch. That's the one everyone says is the best one. You obviously get all the additional tokens. You get the additional Wind Agile Maneuver, which is the... when you select as move, advance, or fall back, you can trigger this once per phase and add 2. It also makes you add 3 instead. And then when you perform an Agile Maneuver that rolls a d6, you can re-roll it, which is obviously good for opportunity seized and shit like that, for fade back, etc. Probably should be piggybacking off your 3G mobile. I'm not. I was uploading some pictures because I wanted to show these on screen. So all the enhancements are decent. They're not like nothing to sing home about. I mean, this one is good. The extra battle phase token is the one you should sing about. That's the best one. And then for strats, you've got lightning fast reaction to -1 to hit. You've got Skyborn to get back into a transport. You got feigned retreat, which is obviously it can shoot and fall back and charge, etc. We've got blitzing firepower. Get sustained 1 whilst within 12. If it already has sustained, you get crits on 5s, which is great for... what has sustained? Does it Die Avengers have sustained? Is it Avengers? Who was it now? No, they don't have sustained. So it's handy for like scatter laser wind riders or something like that. What has sustained? I'm literally just scrolling through the book looking for sustained. Scar Laser is the only one I've seen. That's the only weapon I've seen on Wind Riders. Has sustained 1. Which could be pretty fucking nutty, to be fair. Probably a tank or something. So sustain 1, if you already has it, you get crits on 5, which is obviously insane for 1 CP. Fire and Fade, which allows you to get back into a transport as well. Avengers doing half range. Oh, I missed the ability. I was looking at purely the weapon. Yeah, Avengers, Bladestorm. Range weapons have sustained 1 if they're within half range. Thank you. So that is great. That is great. Crits on 5 to die Avengers is crazy good. Fire and Fade obviously allows the unit to move, which is obviously very handy. Allows you to get back in another one back in a transport. And you can pick up infantry and teleport them back down. Very, very good stratagems. So this is the one to watch. This is the best one, quote unquote. And it's the one that was doing pretty well at 50%, but 3x and 1s, you know. Which is like, that's the one people are kind of like going, this is the one I want to play. You know, this is the best one. You know. But then Aspect Host, which is the most fun one, in my opinion, the one I like, is the one about using Aspect Warriors, obviously. You get the reroll a hit or reroll wounds, which is obviously super nice. Obviously, it's very similar to the old detachment of reroll a hit or a wound, but this is all rolls of one or the other. You've got all the great enhancements. All the strats are really good. You've got, like, ignore all modifiers no matter what if you're an Aspect Warrior and Avatar of Cain. To their final breath. Oh, that was the fight on death. If you get rid of the shrine, it makes it a 3-up. You know. Skyborn back into a transport, because they seem to all have this. Is the fact they can jump back into transport is great. Avatar of Cain gets the range 18 damage 8 stick. This is just like the best stratagem known to man. Just get one of the best abilities in the game on a shooting weapon, and then get 2 if you get rid of a shrine. You know? Just like, here's one of the best in-hand stratagems. Like, you can have sustained hits like the previous one. You know? But no half range, none of that. Or you can just have 2, like, sustained and lethal at the same time. And then what was Cain's Vengeance? Not great. So, like, they're the ones to watch. They're the ones that people... well, Warhost is the one that people were saying was the one to play. But it seems Aspect Host has beat it out just a little bit. It's 62% for 8 players, I think. Yeah. So whilst Eldar currently have a 50% win rate overall, you know, 47% on data that doesn't matter, 50% this weekend, what you have to watch out for is Seer Council having a huge spike, Aspect Host having a really good spike, and then Warhost being alright, you know. This is maybe people are trying it out, didn't quite know it, but then again, you look at Aspect House and it just has more players. Because normally you think more players, more average win rate. But actually more players, extremely high win rate, tells me maybe that might be a bit of a problematic, you know. Some of it, I know someone's about to type in chat being like, well, no one knows how to play against them yet, actually. No one knows actually how to play against Eldar yet because they're brand new. And like, yeah, on the one hand, totally get it. But also counteracted by that is people who do know how to play the game. Sorry, my cat was meowing. People who do know how to play the game are already jumping over to Eldar, and then they're already doing really well with it, you know? Whether they were catching people out because they didn't know the army or not, it's just good. It's just good. And I think these numbers are only going to go up, you know? I think these are going to disappear. This is like the first weekend. People are experimenting, you know? They're trying out the Spirit Conclave. They're trying out the Wind Rider House, etc. And it is only like 1 or 2 people that's playing them. But like the ones that people were talking about, they're the ones that have got a lot of players, and they're the ones with the highest win rates, you know? Barring Seer Council. Seer Council's the weird one. For reference, Seer Council detachment is the one where you basically get the free stratagems, the Strands of Fate, But depending on what number you roll, you can spend it on free strats. So you're just going to have like loads of stratagems coming out your ears for free, having a great time, you know? So yeah, so I think, shall we have a look at what was the biggest event with Eldar winning? Say Council 4-1. Movement wins games, yeah, and Eldar are really quick, mate. Eldar are really quick. War host at 4-1. Did we not see an aspect host or Seer Council? Oofed. Yeah, look, War host 20 players with Brighton. Let's have a look at that Dark Sphere one, shall we? Seer at in 5th. Let's have a look. God, the search on BCP is the worst thing known to man. How is that not showing up? Dark Sphere Catan. Where's 40k? I don't know how else I can do it. Just search Dark Sphere. Is it one word? No. Game system, 40k. Fuck me. I'm like weeks away as well. So this weekend's the 14th. To the 16th. To get rid of Dark Sphere. Did they do it on BCP? Where the fuck is it? I was about to say, that can't be it. Did he play? Is this a made-up event? Did this event happen? Dark Sphere, there it is. Found it. Fucking hell. Dark Sphere 40 February 40k. That's what I searched. That's what I searched for. Fuck me. Anyway. Aeldari. Please don't pair me into indirect. Oh, this fucking list, bro. Why is it laid out like this? Why is it laid out like... Fuck me, I hate when people write lists like this. Right, we got a Zerman. We got every fucking lord known to man. A Zerman, Baharoth, Eldrad, Fugan, Janezar, Likis, a Warlock with the Lucid Eye. We got Guardian Defenders with the Bright Lance. And then 5 Die Avengers, 10 Fire Dragons, 5 Banshees, 2 of 5 Rangers. How do you get so much stuff in an Eldar list? Holy shit. How do you get this many units? God, they're so cheap, aren't they? We've literally got one of everything. 5 Dyers, 10 Fires, 5 Howling, 2 units of 5 Rangers, 1 Striking Squad. This is a Highlander list. Swooping Hawks, Wart Spiders, 2 Warlock Skyrunners, 6 Wind Riders, and a Falcon. So the Falcon is clearly for a Zerbin. But where are the fucking fire dragons going? Can they teleport in this one? This is wild. The Falcon can only carry 6, right? I'm like 90% sure that's correct. Falcon. Yeah, 6. It's all 5s, barring the 10 fire dragons with Wugan. With Wugan. Wild. So he's obviously putting the Die Avengers in the Falcon. So he must be like strat reserving them, surely. I don't think there's a way you can teleport with these attached. Not up or down or anything like that. No way, Uncharted Truth. One Azayani has not been selected to move this phase and is within 9 inches of one or more friendly Azayani psychers. Remove your unit from the battlefield and set it up again anywhere on the battlefield is more than 9 away. Yo! Teleporting fire dragons! Holy shit. You know, as soon as I saw it with no transport, I was like, they're teleporting this somewhere. I'm missing a teleport. What's Lucid Eye? In your command phase, you can add or subtract 1 from the value of one of your fate dice to fate dice pool. Yikes. Yikes. Fuck me. So you have the Skyrunners to run around to be the Psyker to let them teleport. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Okay, now I get it. Hence the indirect comment. Because it'll absolutely annihilate this list. Any indirect, they've got 1 turn. You know? If you go against guard artillery, they've got 1 turn, bro. Oh, it could have been more due with the Hemlock Ray fighter. Yeah, but they're also like fucking 200 points. So, Howling Banshees with Jane's R move insanely fast. Insanely fast. The 5 Rangers are the screens. I'm not sure what the Striking Scorpions are doing, but they are cheap. They have Infiltrate, right? The Squarps. I'm pretty sure they have Infiltrate or something similar. Infiltrators and Scout. They're not a bad unit. They are quite cheap for it. 5 Supernauts are playing the mission as well. Wart Spiders play the mission and have really good screen killers, so they can deep strike closer. And then 6 Wind Riders with Shuriken Cannons. Just fucking... They, to be fair, Wind Riders are really good. They're a really good shooting platform. So there's lots that, like, absolutely annihilate screens. And then there's stuff that can go out, take characters out, take out key units quite early. And then Fire Dragons just absolutely obliterate any unit. No matter what. No matter what. Fire Dragons obliterate it. God, can you believe 10 is 200 points? Just 200 points? What are the strats can we use to boost this fucking already busted unit? And bearing in mind, all these strats are usually free as well because they roll the Strands of Fate and they'll be able to spend them on the stratagems. You can give out Ignore's Cover, which is obviously handy. On a critical wound, you increase AP by 1, so you can have Ignore Cover AP 6. Cool. Great. Yeah. Deathslate returns to better. No joke. No joke at all. The fact that there's loads of Eldar infantry and like guard infantry suddenly appearing in the meta, that is going to bring a return to indirect, you know. Indirect that previously was crucial, then wasn't crucial, probably perfectly synced up with not only the nerfs, which is obviously a big issue, but also the fact that Eldar rose and fall very quickly. Because the thing is with indirect, it does not take out T4 3 up save 2 wound models. What it does take out is 4 up save T3 models, 1 wound, you know. So like anything that's squishy dies really quickly to indirect. Because even if you're only hitting on 4s and they get a cover save, they're still T3, so they're taking loads of saves. And every time they fail, they lose a model. When it's against like Space Marines and stuff, like mirror matches or whatever, just like indirect is dog poo. It's just dog shit. It's like hardly worth taking. Is Anvil's Siege Force with Whirlwinds and Desolation Marines a secret source? No. But I think like a unit of Desolators or a Whirlwind is probably starting to look very tasty now. Definitely something you should definitely consider when list building. Is like at least a unit of Desolators if you're playing Space Marines or similar. Now, Desolators are a bit expensive, but they can be buffed up really well. I look at things like Librarius Conclave, where you can attach Librarians to them so they can get all the buffs, which is nice. You get the extra range, which is handy. You get the extra strength, get extra AP, whatever. So, like, and if they stay still, they get ignores cover anyway. So the cover that they're getting from shooting indirect is ignored, which is super handy. But you look at lists like this, and it's like, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna have to work out how I can deal with 10 deep striking fire dragons. You know, I'm gonna have to take it in the chin for one turn, but then it dies, and it's gotta die. So maybe Ironstorm, yeah, maybe. So interesting. But yeah, then the other one that's the big one is Guard, you know. Guard is the other problem, and they can also, you can help deal with them with indirect, because what the problem is with Guard is they just kill everything that's in sight, so you need to hide, and you need to kill stuff while you're hiding. Question, if you bring a vehicle heavy list and take out the fire dragons first, can that Eldar build still hurt you in a way? Yeah, because the thing is with Eldar is they play the mission insanely well, because they've got so many units who can jump around. Even if you went, oh yeah, the fire dragons are dead, alright, the fire dragons are dead, I've got loads of tanks. Well, yeah, but everything can tie up in combat. The Howling Banshees are all 2 damage. You know, the Striking Scorpions are pretty decent in combat. The Wind Riders can shoot you to death. The Falcon's still got a pulse laser on it. You know, I wish they put an amount on a limit on the amount of Phoenix Lords you can have in an army outside of Apocalypse. Yeah, this is wild. This is literally, is it every Phoenix Lord? It's missing Moog and Ra. That's it, and he's the worst one. You know, it's got. I just realized it's got Baharoth for free uppy downy as well. Yeah, at least it has every single one. It's not got Dark Reapers. Funnily enough. I wonder if they had enough points, they would have took Dark Reapers and Mugen Ra. That's a yes. Yeah, this list can just kill you through weight of shots as well. This is like War of Attrition. They just have more guns than you. That Die Avenger unit can pick up a Terminator squad just with a Zerman on his own for once per game. And then the Die Avenger just shoots shit anyway, because there's fucking 24 shots in this one unit. 24 shots AP1 with sustained in half range for 75 points. You know? It's so good. So good. But yeah, the other problematic one is Bridgehead, the Bridgehead detachment, which is the Guard Grotmus detachment. As you can see, if we scroll down to Ash Militarum, a 66% win rate with 11 players, which is obviously way above average, you know. Probably wants to swap defenders for Stone Guards, so that's in one and sticky objective. Yeah, probably. I don't mind the number of Phoenix Lords, so that's a lot of points on characters. Yeah, but all those characters kill you. All those characters kill you though, bro. So yeah, Bridgehead Strike, proving problematic. And when the book is on sale properly, which is this weekend, I'd like to say. I'd like to say it's out, the Guard book and the Commissar and the heavy weapon squads and whatever are on the shelf this weekend. Which is going to make Bridgehead Strike insanely good. Like, very, very, very good. Because it's already really good, but the Codex, with all the extra stuff, just makes it even better. So I'm a little bit nervous. Chat. I'm going to a big tournament next month. And then I'm running tournaments in April, but I'm a bit like... I'm not sure how to prepare, you know? I'm not sure how to prepare. Do I just have to go and paint an Eldar army? No, I'm not going to do that. But I did buy Vindicators, so at least I'm 6 months... I'm not 6 months out of date. I'm only a few months out of date now. But yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting one with Guard coming out. And then who knows what soon after, I imagine. We all know there's an Emperor's Children army coming out next. When's that going to be? You know? Take a Horde army, stops Bridgehead from deep striking by swarming the board. Yeah, the problem is Bridgehead the rest of the Bridgehead army kills you before it deep strikes. You know? That is kind of the issue. You can still play a meta army. No, I only play Marines competitively, right? I'm not gonna go and play Eldar or like that. Or Bridgehead. I'll like paint them for streams and stuff so I can play with them. It also helps to like learn the armies as well when you are playing against them. But like, yeah, at a tournament I'll only ever play my Blood Ravens. Do you think Guard will take a points hit on release because of Bridgehead? From my understanding, they've already had it. That was it. You know? That they've had the update when it came out in the box. We had the preview, right? We had the preview FAQ and the preview points. I don't think they're going to change it. Not until the balance date is like now, which might be next month, maybe. There's like 3 months after, might be March. Which should line up pretty well, I think. Where Vindicators become 250 points each. And then Eldar get like a slap on the wrist. I generally miss the Force Organization chart. I think, I think they kind of did away with the Force Organization chart and limiting what you had and what you could take. I think to kind of like open up the restrictions and let people have fun in inverted commas. But like what that's led to is kind of like some real skew armies, you know? It's led to some real skew, definitely. So like it could be something great, but I think the problem is like no matter what, something's going to get abused, you know what I mean? If it's good, it's going to get abused. And I don't think that's a problem with like the players. I think that's the problem with like list writing, list building and or like internal balance is probably the better word, you know? Because like you can't blame a player for taking the best thing available. Because if they didn't take it, someone else would. But then you look at an army that's like 9 Phoenix Lords and then just like 1 of every unit, which is like weird Highlander, but good. Rule of 3 should be rule of 2. That doesn't affect the list we're talking about. The list that everyone talking about, Force Organization charts, doesn't affect that list. You know? I miss Force Org charts and I also miss playing with upgrades costing points. Yeah, the upgrades costing points is weird. It's definitely what led to like weird conversations about like WYSIWYG and stuff like that, because it's like a unit will just like never take another option unless it's the best one, because that's what you've paid for when you buy it. So like, because obviously I have this conversation with Vince all the time about WYSIWYG, right? Or what you see is what you get, as in models being equipped the proper way for what they are using, you know? If you've got a unit with a plasma gun and a melter gun in it, have a unit with a plasma gun and a melter in it. Don't say, like, this guy with a blue shoulder pad is holding a plasma, you know? Or, like, all these weapons are, like, axes and swords, but they're actually using claws. Because, like, it's, like, an interesting conversation because on the one hand, I'm always like, because on the one hand, people are like, well, I don't know the difference anyway, especially when it comes to xenos units, and I'm like, not really an excuse to let people to like not to like proxy models and not really like make it clear what they're using, because other people, me, know what they have, you know. I know what they are. I know what the weapons do, and I know what they look like. And when I'm looking on the battlefield, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking like, who's got the melters, who got the flamers, or whatever. But then in a world where everything's free, again, inverted commas, because nothing has points and it's all the same points, it's a bit like, how can you enforce WYSIWYG, you know? Because you're just going to take the best unit, the best loadout anyway. Opens a Pandora's box of spam. Yeah, that's what I think they did. I think they just went, you know what, we'll get rid of the forced organization because it'll make it's less complication. I think that's what it was. I honestly think it was to reduce complication. But then, yeah, you just get weird skew lists. I don't know if that list will do well forever. It's just a weird list because it's just like, it just felt like one of every Phoenix Lord with a unit to go with it, and then it went 4-1. You know? But it was at one event, 60 players. Who knows where everyone was, who else was there, you know what I mean? A lot of factors we're not really considering, but it's just weird. I like that some war gear was free. It was born in 8th plus 9th when you had just 5 bolt guns and nothing else because it was the cheapest way to run bodies. Yeah, I think Space Marines are the first one to do that, where they were the ones that just went, yeah, these are really shit, so we're going to make all their war gear free. Yeah, it's a catch-22, you know? You reduce the complexity by removing force organization, but that leads to skew lists. But then you make war gear free so people can equip them however they want, but they'll always take the best loadout, so then it'll always cause problems. It's not thematic to take 7 Phoenix Lords, but it is good. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's like weird because you are just taking every... It'd be like playing a game of Space Marine with like Gulliman, Marnius Kalgar, Sicarius, but also like fucking Lysander and Pedro Cantor all together. It'd be really strange. So the game now, but it's kind of cool that 20 guardsmen aren't just running lasguns. Yeah, but it also makes it does slow the game down because you think like a squad of Kriegsmen. They've got like 7 different weapons to play with. And if it's points and force organization, people complain that the army building is too hard, at least according to the global survey. Yeah, I mean, that could be true. I don't remember the stats of the global survey, but that would make a lot of sense if people were like, yo, list building is really tough and really annoying. So they just went, okay, well, let's make it super easy. Because essentially we are playing power level. You know, you remember power level was their big idea of 8th edition. Robin Crudisk went, what if we just didn't have points in the game and we had power level, which was just one number you needed to worry about? And then you can have your army equipped however you like. Okay, and you don't change the unit depending on what weapons they've got. Just like how many models are in the unit, that's what you pay for their power level. And then it doesn't matter what they're loaded out with. You can just quick get them out however you like without having to worry. Excuse me. Because we are just playing power level at 2,000 points. It's 2,000 power level. You know? Nobody used power level in any sense when it was a thing, when you had that little extra number at the top of your data sheet, you know. There was only one event that I played, which was a 120 power level tournament, and I took a Reaver Titan, and I won. Like, power level was never used, and it was like, GW said it was super popular, that's all they wanted to do. And then they were like, oh, well, actually, no one's using this. So what we'll do is we'll make all war gear free. So then everyone's playing power level, but it's 2,000 and it's called points instead. You know? Is it this one? No, it's not
elves
this one.
and things like that, and you're just like, oh, what's going on? This is great. So I got hooked from an early age on board.
It's a really old video. Really, really, really old. It's like 8th edition preview. Don't know. That's why we need a good army building app. That way we can have the complexity but keep the army building easy. The GW app is good. I don't think anyone has. I think there's complaints about how it manages the rules, but list building is great on in the app now. Oh, excuse me. Maybe try YouTube, one sec. Trying to find this video where he was talking about banging on power level and saying it was so good. The problem is that fucking GW back then was just like awful at titling anything. Can you search on a channel? I think you can. Can you? You can. Before all this, can I do it by order? Is it just it's just a random order? Okay, cool. We're talking 10 years ago. I remember they used to make good content like Voxcast. Do you remember when there was a show by Tabletop Tactics called Voxcast? And then Games Workshop was just like, we'll have this. That's mine now. Well, for 8th edition. Oh, fuck off. Voxcaster rules writers. This one! I found it!
So we've kind of started, again, this is the biggest change to the rules that we've done.
God. Unscripted, non-camera facing people.
Well, since 2nd edition, really, isn't it?
Yeah, so well, since 2nd edition went into 3rd, definitely. That'd be back in 95, something like
A
that.
long time ago.
Yes, yeah, 20 odd years ago.
So I think we were just looking to make a game.
Filmed in someone's kitchen. This is... God knows why. This is the break room, probably.
that kept all the kind of the depth, the granularity, all those kind of the cool elements from the 41st millennium. But from a rules design point of view, we wanted something that was a lot more accessible, something that was
Okay.
as fun, if more.
Right. Transcript. Where's the transcript? No! Where's the transcript? I was going to search for power level in the 10-minute video.
Out of the General's Handbook for Age of Sigmar, and kind of acknowledge that how to punch each other up, and how to run a unit is described by a data sheet. And actually, I think for veteran players of 140,000, a lot of what's on that data sheet will look very similar. A lot of those
Points cost of the unit, more or less,
which is just a kind of like a.
it's based on the effectively.
What we've done this time is we've tried to make those data sheets as much as we can a one-stop shop. So all the abilities that those data sheets have, or those models have, are described on that data sheet. And then there's a new thing in there, which is a power rating, which is just a kind of like a.
Here it is. Here it is. So this is the first inception of it. This is where it's come from. I'm telling you. They went, we want people. We don't want to charge people points because that's way too confusing for each individual model to have a points cost. So we'll have power rating.
So it's based on the effectively the average points cost of the unit, more
Yeah.
or less. We took it as we looked at a unit with a sort of minimum spec with the most basic loadout, and then looked at it totally tooled up with power fists, melter guns, everything like that, all of those things, and then we took a point halfway in between those two to work out the power rating. I really like the power ratings because I think that
there it is. It's all thanks to these two, Jervis and Robin. You know, Batman and Robin of the point system we have today. I swear to God, all right, I swear to God, they went, this is actually a really good idea, but then no one used it. Not one person after like the honeymoon period of 8th edition. No one did it. And then what they did were like, you know what, actually, we do want people to do that. So we're going to change power rating to points and then get rid of points and just have a power rating for every unit.
I mean, they're really useful in lots of different ways, just for eyeballing a unit to see how powerful.
Games Workshop are nothing but just like, just stubborn. You know, no matter what, Games Workshop are just stubborn. So you can just see them being like, actually, this is a really good idea, but no one's using it. So how do we make people want it?
It is. And for the vast majority of games that I play, they work just as well as actually working out the individual points per model. But you've always got that option of going into that kind of finer level of detail when it's important to you. I mean, they're all the keywords.
See, there you go. They said it there. They said it from the horse's mouth. You know, we really like power level. It works for us, the rules writers, you know, and obviously Jervis isn't aware anyway. But like, it works for us, the rules writers, and then you got points if you really want to. It's kind of like, like fringe cases, and then it became the norm. Robbie was the reason I dropped out with the 5th edition Tyranids Codex. I don't like this guy. And you know what, Lord Nerdbait? That's why they don't tell you who wrote the Codex anymore, bro. We are so steeped in hobby, it's easy, but I've met many people who struggled in 9th making a basic battalion. Yeah, I think again, this is kind of like coming from an aspect where Games Workshop need a fourth way to play called tournament play. You know, where it just functions differently. They need like they need match play and tournament play to be very separate, because at the minute it isn't. It's kind of like interlaced into one, and it has been ever since they came out with the 3 ways to play. Match play and tournament play have been the same thing, where actually they're actually really, really different. You've got tournament play, well, match play, which is like a fair game that 2 people play with rules, with points or power level or whatever, you know, and that's like a balanced game that people play on a Thursday night or whenever, Monday, a weeknight. And then you got tournament play, which is kind of like way more stipulations, way essentially like not to look at Magic and bring in like rotations, but like the way like casual games of Magic and like organized games of Magic are very different. You've got like open fucking, I don't know. I don't play Magic. I do not care. But they have fucking not just like Commander and then Standard, but they have like as a thing a standard match, you know what I mean, where it's like a normal game, but then they'll have like limited and etc, where you can only use certain amounts of cards or whatever. But like maybe Games Workshop needs to look at like a tournament system that's like, here's the way everyone plays 40k, but then when you're playing in an organized game, you can only take so many points in characters, maybe. Just like spitballing ideas, but whatever. Maybe so many points in characters, or you got to use a force organization chart, or there's like balance updates to it all the time, and all the data sheets change all the time, and then people can stop fucking moaning about, wow, my codex is out of date day 1, where they can have their codex in date forever, but then the tournament players get the updated version, you know? And if you want to use the updated version, then you're accepting that you want to play tournament play, you want to play balance games, you know? I don't think GW care about that much. They just want to sell models. Fuck. True. True! Splitting casual and tournament scene is probably a good idea. Casual would take a serious hit, though. 85% of players do and copy stuff that happens in the comp scene. Yeah, exactly. And then people complain about it, you know? But then at least you're kind of like, oh, I want to play a tournament game today. And there's that clear language, because people, I always think that's a problem. I always say that's a problem. It's kind of like managing expectations is like the managing expectation of, oh, I wanted to play a game tonight. Do you want a game? We play match play. Yeah, cool. And then one person turns up for a casual game, one person turns up for a tournament game, you know? Whereas if you've got that clear language of like, this is a tournament game because we're using a tournament rule set. I built my list that's tournament available, ready or whatever. Then it's very clear. Whereas just like, at the minute, a match game and a tournament game are the same thing, barring the attitude. You know? I only heard half of that, but it sounded like a steaming hot take. No, I don't think it's a hot take. I don't think it's a hot take. I think a lot of people will agree with that. You know? So yeah, so like just like Magic and stuff like that, you have like casual games and you have like a standardized way to play. Warhammer needs that, but like not where they're just kind of like, this is match play, so you play the same amount of points. You have match play, which is gaming, and then you have tournament play, which is slightly different with all the updates, etc. I wonder if modern gaming has messed up 40k. In gaming ladder or competition gaming is the main way to play. Now people apply that same mentality to 40k. Is that a problem though? Is that a problem? Or is that just kind of like, just like a symptom of the game getting bigger and more tournaments and more tournament coverage and, you know, events getting bigger so more people are interested in them? Because it is one of those things where it's just like a balloon and it'll just keep absorbing until it can't absorb anymore and it'll pop. You know? Tournaments should be casual with extra restrictions. Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. You know? In casual games, don't have a force organization chart, but then in tournament games you do. You know? As an example. That could work. You know? Because then it's like, well, you play the tournament now, so you're ready to take that next step of have limitation on your army building. Tournaments are what pull me in. Kitchen table play never pull me at all. Yeah, it's fair. That's fair. I think kitchen table play is kind of like what younger people do. And then it's kind of like, I would say like kitchen table, playing at home, beer and pretzels, is kind of like what you did as a kid and then what you do when you retired from competitive, you know? That's what I think. That's what I think. I kind of think it's the two ends of the spectrum. It's, I'm a kid learning Warhammer. I can't afford a real army, and I'm too old to keep up with this. I just want to play chill games. Everybody else, I don't think minds. A lot of their time doesn't mind playing in like a competitive environment, you know? Like an organized environment. Meta list, meta tier list, etc. All the symptoms of competitive video. Hanging. Leaking over. By the way, where's my 40k tier list? I did a 40k tier list. You want another one? You want another one? But yeah, what's the best gun in COD? What's the best unit in 40k? It's basically the same video. You know what I mean? Just different things on the screen. Netleasing is a real thing. When I was young, you didn't have that option not to cook yourself. Yeah, do you remember when there was that magic deck that got copyrighted? Copyrighted magic deck list. It was in 2021. I think this is right. Lisa Farrar spoke with the World Intellectual Property Review about a problematic copyright grant that has upset players of the card game Magic the Gathering. In August, Robert Hovden, a physics professor from the University of Michigan, successfully obtained copyright protection for a deck he created dubbed Angels and Demons. His actions cause confusion and anger in the card game communities. It fears rising over whether an online deck list, a list of card the players will use in a game, could foreshadow legal consequences. Admitted initially sounding surprised that a plain old deck of cards will be granted copyright registration. The cards using Magic the Gathering contain images that are clearly eligible to be registered. The selection and arrangement of elements on the cards may also be copyrightable, she explained. It's certainly possible that an applicant could obtain a copyright registration for a deck of Magic the Gathering cards, even if the cards are sold to cards created by wizards. Which is similar as one left to infringement litigation. It was funny because basically what happened was he tried to copyright a deck list. You know? He tried to copyright a deck list. I can't read the article because then I will not be signing up for random news that I've never heard of before. But yeah, imagine trying to copyright your amulets. This is what it is, you know. This is what it is. You can't copy my list and use it in a tournament because I own the copyright. Ever since the rise of the internet net decking has been a large part of Magic the Gathering, the practice which has been controversial among players since its inception. Is that his copyright? There it is. So he copyrighted his deck. Said it was unique to him, so no one else could use it. Absolutely hilarious. Did Vince ever do a video? No, it's just his deck lists. Vince, have you not made a video on this? Wow, how come I can't find a video on this?
Why am I?
We deep dive into videos from years ago. He's never made a video on it. I said it. I said it. He's never made a video. How? How, Vince? Vlog a tog with a... What is this? What is that title, bro? Oh, 7 years ago. I'm not going to look at it. That'd be brutal. That would be too brutal. What you guys do in your own time is on you, but like that would be too brutal, bro. There's a great video where a card gamer explains how the internet killed deck building. I feel like that applies to 40k list building. Oh, definitely. Have you got the video? Have you got the video? Get smart on Mondays. Maybe watch it on Wednesday. I think GW would see you for trying to do that, stopping others buying their models. Yeah, it's like, I think it's a funny one. I think obviously it's like, it would never be enforced because if they did, then Wizards would probably get involved. But it's just a bit of a funny one, isn't it? You know, like let's take a fucking let's take a deck list and then copyright so no one else can have that specific deck list. No, it's Wallace and Gromit Wednesdays. Don't be stupid. I won't need to copyright my own list. I don't do well enough for anyone to care. Yeah, but you could. You could, though. But yeah. It sounds like something someone would do for a YouTube video. That is true. That is something I would do. Does it cost me 80 quid though? Because I need some more members to do it. You know, if it's going to be more than 80 quid, then we're out. You know, we are out. We're out of here. Thing is that I could use that deck and not win because I don't know how to play the game / use them. Yeah. Yeah, of course. That's not the point. No one can copy that deck, you know. I don't think he copyrighted it just so no one else can win events with it, because I don't know if it is a good fucking deck, but you know. Yeah, they've just announced the fucking boxes for Final Fantasy Commander. Speaking of Magic. Why does Cloud look so fucking weird? Why does he look so weird? I did not care for this one. I do care about this one. I do not care for this one. I do not care for this one. I don't know what that is. They don't know if they're like themed decks or if they're just like... It does say Final Fantasy 7 down the side. Is it like the decks that Final Fantasy 7 themed or what? Cloud, ex-soldier. How do you go across? What the fuck? Am I just not seeing the... Oh. Yeah, there's no fucking thing there. Cloud enters attach up to one equipment you control. Whenever Cloud attacks, draw a card from each equipped attacking creature you control. Then if Cloud has power 7 or greater, create 2 treasure tokens. Epic. I'll probably buy that, you know. I'll probably buy it. The art's cool, yeah. It just looks very twinky there. What's the difference between the white box and the black box? Except for the art is way bigger. Includes something booster? And I don't know what that one says. Come play Magic. I played Magic the other day. I need come play Magic. I haven't played Magic since before you were born. I had Scorpion. White box is foil. Ah, okay. I will not be buying foil. I'll have Cloud foil and that'll do. You know? I have Magic there. Look. You can't see any of it. This feels so weird with them having a Final Fantasy card game. Yeah, it feels like a big crossover. Like a big conflict of interest. But 2025 is the year I get into more games. You know? This is the year 2025 is getting into more games. And also, chat, since you're all here, little leak. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, next week, the studio build's done. I'm hoping next week is the big week. I'm just booking people in, getting some dates signed and crossed over. So I'm hoping next week is the week. Today's been a terrible stream, which is why I didn't announce it earlier. Because I obviously fucking disconnected like four times. However, I'm hoping every day next week I'm streaming a game in the studio. That's the plan. That should be good. So I'll have an announcement when I've booked in the dates. I'll have a video go out, but I'm hoping Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I'm playing a game every day in the studio, and then maybe a special one on Saturday. Leak, why am I moving parasocial if leaks are in here? You guys see so much. You guys see so much. So yeah, that could be cool. So I think did Parasocial decide who I was asking as well? I just kind of leaked that. I kind of said to Parasocial that was happening and was leaking them when. So I'm hoping next week, basically. Will we finally get drunk Hellstorm team playing Hero Quest in costume? Yeah, maybe. That could be fun. That could be a good laugh. I wonder if the lads would be up for it. The lads would probably be up for it. Especially like Elliot and Tom. They'd be well up for it. Tom could play the elf. You know? Have you managed to get in touch with Henry? Actually, yeah, he's downstairs. He's downstairs now. But yeah, with the studio nearly being done, I'm starting to plan like games I want to play. I've actually been getting back into Shatterpoint, you know. Excitingly, the Asmodee sent me a bunch of models. They look very cool. I'm just looking at them now. They sent me a bunch of new stuff, which is cool. So I'm hoping I'm going to be building that for a video. And then maybe play it on stream. But yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, things are going to be happening next week. I'm hoping to like announce in the next couple of days of like it definitely happening and who. But I'm just like organizing the last few people. So we definitely got 2 games lined up out of the 4. They're like confirmed. And then we just need to get the last 2 people confirmed. That's all. So it should be good. Should be good. And then I'll be back to, rather than Fridays being another Talking Head stream, Fridays will be a game stream. And then I'm tempted to add a game stream every week, you know, but I'm not sure. Either replace or add. Problem is the more I stream, the less time I got to make video. Which is a bit annoying. So I at least want to do once a week. Speaking of once, I don't know why it's related to once. I think it might be time, considering it's 10 to 9. It's 5 to 9. Might be time for a little quickie. A little quickie. Add more content. Do you not think I stream enough? No? I'll be honest, recently, like if I can speak openly, recently it feels like there's like, we're in a bit of a 40k bubble, where it's like there's loads of releases, but like nothing interesting is happening. It might just be me, it might be because I'm on it every day. But I mean, like looking for like topics and stuff, and it's just like, I feel like I'm like pulling teeth trying to find stuff to talk about that's interesting. Because it's all boring. It's all boring. But maybe it's because I'm like distracted because I've got so much on my plate right now. I can only see half my playlist. There we go. Anyway, that might be just be me. But let's do this. It's time, baby. You know what time it is. I don't need to explain. I feel like the whole 40k community is waiting for Emperor's Children. Yeah, I agree, mate. It does definitely feel like that. Me, Emperor's Children and my Vindicator debacle. That's what they're waiting for. So, yep, it's penis time. That's rough. That's so rough. That's so rough, bro. That's brutal. It's ridic. Midear. That's not a real word. Darky Midear. Right. There's no extra I. There's no E. There's no D. That's a terrible, terrible guess. Whittier? Wait, did I spell rider like that? What am I doing? What am I doing? There's no S. There could be a T. Undit. No. Bandit. No. All I can think is six letter words, you know. Locket. I know that's not how you spell it, alright? I know that's how you don't, that's not how you spell it. Medic. Doesn't fit. No, none of those letters are in. I'd only be trying M. I feel like the R's going to go at the end. You know? What about... What ends in an I with one of these letters? Physio? Does physio fit? And there's no S. EO. L. Ill. Ill. Bill. Dill. Zill. Trill. Trail. Oh! Oh! Oh, baby! Nailed it in 3 minutes. Tied with the music, baby. Did no one else get trail? Mercenary got trail. No one else. Braille would have been good, but that's not how you spell Braille. Trail, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get big brain. Big brain time. Double, blow, snake, break, leave, wind, cat, strike, spare, blow, strike, punch in. Spare, rest, sword, weave, vacation, curve, turkey, gold. Okay, never mind, not punching. Let's strike a blow. Cat. Things that are in something. Wind, sword, rest, spare, vacation, curve, turkey, gold. Maybe wind, not wind. Yeah, true, wind. Break, wind. Strike, blow. Maybe. Nope. Don't know why I did that. I didn't know everything about it. Okay. Double blow, snake, break. Leave, wind, cat. Strike, spare, rest, sword, weave, vacation, curve, turkey, gold. Cat and snake. Unlucky, evil. Gods. Vacation. Break. Double blow, snake. Leave. Rest. Holiday. Holiday. Time off. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I feel like spare and turkey. Are they like bowling references? Strike. Strike, spare. Turkey, double. I'm going to say they're bowling references. Let's go! Let's fucking go. Nailed it. Alright. Wind, blow, sword, weave, snake, curve. Weave, curve. Nope. Wind, blow, sword, weave, snake, curve, cat, gold. My brain's working. My brain's working overtime. To snake, to weave. You know, bit of that. Bit of this. Don't know what else there is. Curve wind. The winding road. Yo! Ba, 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 ba. Blowfish, catfish, goldfish, swordfish. These types of fish. Oh, it feels so good to smash it. Feels so good to smash it today, you know? Wish I got one of each of the first guess. That's me. That's what they're playing. They're playing for me, chat. Alright, let's do guess the game. The game. The game is... Super Mario! Is it? I feel like I recognize it. Super Mario 3D Land. Nope. Fuck. Oh! It's Dragon Ball Z! It's Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Budokai. No, it's Budokai. That was number 1. Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Now! Perform a special move. Come on! Budokai Tenkaichi 2. No! Come on! Which one is it? Dragon Ball. Dragon Balls. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball. Dragon Balls. Dragon these balls. Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball these nuts. Fighters. Let's go! I was right on there. Come on now. Number 2. Could see it was Dragon Ball. And I just stopped looking at the pictures and started randomly guessing. Yeah, that's Z Fighters. Definitely. Budokai Tenkaichi is the best games. Is that Sparking Zero any good? I kept thinking about getting it and then never did. Has anyone played Sparking Zero? I really wanted to play it and then just never got around to it. God. It's hype. I should play it, shouldn't I? Here we go. 1.9 billion views in 2009. Oh, I recognize that so bad. How old was I in 2009? I was 15. What was popular? Is it remember? It's Lady Gaga. Bad Romance. It's Bad Romance. Are you ready? Are you ready, chat? Are you ready? It's Bad Romance. Without a bad romance. Got over 1! Stop, poker face. Shut up. Let's go! Whoa! Can't copyright me, baby. I can't sing. Come on now! Come on! I was like, it was that. It was that bit there. It was that. Mikey's checking answers before. Shut up. I'm just goated. I'm just goated. I was like, how old was I when I was 2009? What was I listening to? And then what was popular? And I was like, 1.9 billion. It's obviously pop music. Pause up, exactly. Lady Gaga, icon. Lady Gaga. I would have heard that and been so annoyed. I mean, I know this. It was the fucking... That's a gimme. That's a gimme. No wonder it's part 3. Chatty, always get him in 1. On average, I get him in 1. You know? Look at that. Maybe not on average, but I'm more likely to get on that 1. What can I say was good? Shall I do that travel.io? Was it lostgamer.io? What game shall we do? Chat, what game do you guys like? It's got to be Elden Ring or Zelda. Elden Ring or Zelda? Because Zelda I kind of know. Elden Ring I think I know better. Elden Ring, okay. Full map. 5 round, no time limit. Here we go. Okay. We're on the plateau. At the beach. Kind of easy. Where can you access the beach? Where's the tree? The tree's that way. So it's gonna be... Oh, where's he now? Maybe on the inside, I think. Oh no, it's in fucking... It's not in Altus Plateau, it's in Wandel. Look at the beach. Yeah, it's in the first area. It's around here. What's this? Why is that there? So you can't see anything across there. So it's going to be like on this side. And then I think it's going to be here. How far away was that? Oh, fucking miles away. It's further down. It is further down, for fuck's sake. Okay. That is... Is that the fucking... Is that the cathedral? Is that the library? Is that here? Right? Is that like here? Yeah. Close. This is harsh, this one. Look how close I am, 500 meters. Come on now, bro. It's not that far. Okay. Same again. It's there. So it's near here. So it's around here. Any other landmarks? A rock and an old bridge. So that's the old bridge there. This side? Maybe like here? Pretty good! No, fucking kilometre away. The wrong side of the bridge. I don't think that's a kilometre. I think they're full of shit. I think they're full of shit. Fucking dragon. So this is... He's the boss that lands once and then never comes back. Because there's the broken down carts, I think. It's Altus Plateau. I'm just trying to work out. I'm trying to remember whereabouts. There's the lift. Is that the lift on here? There's one lift. Maybe like here. There's the wall. That's the wall here. But that's the lift. This is tough. You like the village thing there. I think the map looks really... The map is kind of like Uncanny Valley, you know what I mean? It doesn't quite look right. It doesn't quite look right. That is me. Might just be me. Because there's the main road, there's the lift. That's the lift there. But that is there. So I'm trying to think where it detours to go up here. I can't remember. I think you can fucking move around, to be fair. I forgot you can move. I was like, well, whereabouts is it? Because there's the main road. What's that supposed to be? Oh, they're the flags. That's there. I'm gonna say it's like here. Yo! Closest one of the day. Let's go. Right, last one. Okay, we're in the north. I think we're up here. We're right on the edge. There's this fucker again. Whereabouts is he again? You've got like the ghost town. Oh, I forgot how big this place is. That's where you go to the Haley tree, which is here. Right? Yeah, that's where you go to the Haley tree, which is here. So I'm like across a fucking cavern. When is there a cavern? Oh, it's not a cavern. We're okay. We're like here. Boom! Okay, I'll do it. Alright. I think I did alright there. 16k out of potential 25. Have a go, chat. See if you can beat me. Lostgamer.io. Sure, there's not many games, but I mean, it's fucking probably not the easiest thing to make, to be honest. RuneScape had Smash in the free area. In the free area had Smash. Fortnite. Oh, let's go. Oh, anyway, chat, there you go. Thanks so much for watching. Apologies for the fucking shitty connections tonight. It's been fucking absolutely poo-poo. I know my streams are a bit like, what can I say? It just feels like there's nothing going on, or maybe because I'm not playing as much, I'm feeling like really out of it. It just feels like not a great deal is happening, which is super annoying. So hopefully, if you find them boring, bear with me. Because I'm finding them annoying at the minute, because it's just like, they're just like, there's just not a lot happening, is there? So, it's a bit quiet, but yeah, I just feel like everyone and their dog is just waiting for Emperor's Children, which I'm sure will be around the corner, I imagine. So yeah. So anyway, I'm going to go play with my Vindicators, so thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you had a little laugh. Hopefully you had a goof and a gaff. And I'll be back Wednesday for the morning news, and hopefully something a bit interesting will happen. So fingers crossed, eh? Fingers crossed. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you all, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye.